between our journeys over the last couple years. Like Priscilla, I graduated from Messiah. I had a lot of trouble finding a job, which I did not expect. And a lot of unexpected opportunities have come along the way. And now today I am an advisor with the Collaboratory as well. We had similar positions in the Collaboratory. We work with the marketing team and specifically the newsletter. And there are two themes I'd like to share with you in my journey. One is to expect the unexpected, which Priscilla hinted at. And the other one is that the Collaboratory is memorable, not just for you, but for everybody else too. I was, during summers, during my time at Messiah, I would work in my hometown at a little deli. Really tiny, probably like a quarter of the size of this room. It was a really popular lunch place for the local businesses. They'd stop in, grab a sandwich, and I didn't usually work the cash register at lunchtime, but that day I was. It was only for about 5 or 10 minutes. So I was up there, and two people came in, and they ordered like 10 sandwiches, and they were paying for each one separately. And I'm like, sorry to make you do all this extra work, but this is, we're picking up lunch for the department. So I was like, all right, no problem. And so I start going, and it was a man and a woman, and the man starts asking me like who I was, because he didn't recognize me since I wasn't usually in that position during lunchtime. And I explained, well, I'm a student at Messiah, I'm studying business, I'm here for the summer. He handed me his business card and said, I'm the vice president of human resources at this bank in town. Call me when you graduate. I was like, this is awesome, right? So I did apply with them after I graduated. I didn't get a job, but that is actually where I'm currently working. I've been there for 1.5 years now, and I really enjoy it. So you never know who's watching you, what opportunities will come up, where you'll end up. So take advantage of the opportunities you have and explore all your options. The other thing I want to emphasize to you is that the Collaboratory is really memorable. It's one of the most life-changing things that I've ever been a part of. And so for me personally, it's extremely important. I learned to think about the world in a different way. I saw how God is working in the world. I saw how my colleagues were using their various skills to make a difference in people's lives, and formed some really great friendships through that as well. My last semester, I had a couple of job interviews during finals week, and it was so stressful. But one of these interviews was up here, just up 15, a couple miles, and I had an interview. A couple weeks later, I didn't get the job, but a year later, I applied with them again, and I interviewed with the same manager, and she said, oh, I remember you. You told me about your trips to Africa with the Collaboratory. I was like, wow, she remembers me from my trips to Africa. I wouldn't have expected her to remember that or for that to stand out in her mind so much after such a long time. So that was really exciting. And the Collaboratory, for me, it really is something I'm very passionate about, and I was excited that she could remember how passionate I was about sharing that with her. And at Messiah, lots of people study abroad. There are great study abroad programs. Almost everyone in my close group of friends studied abroad. I went on 2 psych team trips to Burkina Faso and loved it. And sometimes it's hard to remember that that's not really the norm in the workplace. Like most people, like a lot of people haven't even left the country, let alone been to a third world country and done something like a service project with the Collaboratory. So it's not just memorable for you and how it's changed your life, but your excitement and your unique stories about it, sharing that with other people, like that's memorable for them as well. So even if you don't travel, you do a tremendous amount of administrative duties. Other people write curriculums that are used in different countries. Other people do make mobility devices going to talk about resumes. So keep everything in mind that she talked about, especially, I really liked how you can see all your prior job experience. It's kind of like an extended resume. So I know you guys probably have made resumes before or have one in the works. So we're going to go through an exercise today to help with that, to give you some more ideas, try a different way of doing it. And we would both like to really encourage you guys to use the Career Center resources. If you don't know really where you want to end up, take personality surveys, like job interest surveys. They have really